Morocco and Tunisia, A Tale of Two Kingdoms by Alice Phillips. Day 1, Arrival in Casablanca, Transfer to Rabat. The moment I stepped out of Casablanca airport, the air had a Mediterranean saltiness to it, and the sunlight was softer than I expected. A local driver was waiting at Gate 2 with a warm grin. We drove north toward Rabat, Morocco's capital, and I watched as flatlands gave way to palms and modern buildings interwoven with age-old medinas. Summary of the day. I arrived. I didn't just land in a new country. I landed in a whole different rhythm of life. Day 2. Rabat, Meknes, Volubilis, Fez. Our morning in Rabat was like stepping into an old book. Chella's ruins hummed with stories. Kasbah Udaya stood elegant above the river. Later, sipping mint tea at Café Moore by the Borgrag River with sweet cob ghazal pastries, I could have stayed forever. Then came Volubilis. As I wandered among the Roman columns and intricate mosaics, I felt like an intruder in time. Meknes followed with its majestic Bab el Mansour gate and quiet elegance. By nightfall, we reached Fez. Summary of the day. The weight of history was everywhere, silent, proud, unshaken. Day 3, Fez Exploration Day. Fez pulled me in with its chaos and soul. The Medina, a UNESCO gem, was a labyrinth of scents, sounds, and secrets. Our guide took us through Bou Inania, Atarin Medersa, and the Tanneries, where the air was pungent, but the colors hypnotized me. I'll never forget Sepharine Square, the rhythmic hammering of the coppersmiths. At a pottery workshop, I tried my hand at shaping clay. My bowl was a disaster, but the laughter I shared with the artisans was priceless. Summary of the day. My heart beat in rhythm with Fez today. Day 4. Fez, Beni Mellel, Marrakesh. Today was a journey of contrasts. Lush countryside, serene hills, and vibrant city life. Driving past Imuzar and Ifrane, we reached the fertile lands of Beni Mellel. The sun kissed every olive grove we passed. When we arrived in Marrakesh, the Ochre City, I felt anticipation rise. The air was warmer, heavier with spice. Summary of the day. From farmland to fairy tale, Morocco keeps shifting its mask. Day 5, Marrakesh. The morning began at Majoral Garden, an explosion of cobalt blue and exotic plants, a calm oasis. Next was Menara with its pavilion, still reflecting in the water, surrounded by groves. At Kutubia Mosque, I was awestruck by the tower piercing the sky, and we drifted through the Jewish quarter. Its stories felt carved in the walls. After lunch, I rode a horse-drawn carriage called Kuchi to the buzzing Jama El Fna. Snake charmers, henna artists, lanterns lit up as dusk fell. It was pure magic. Summary of the day. Marrakesh danced. I danced with it. Day 6. Marrakesh Free Day. I wandered Marrakesh alone today. No map, no goal. Just moments. I watched artisans in their shops, tasted fresh squeezed orange juice at a tiny stall, and found a quiet rooftop cafe to sip mint tea and gaze at the minarets. Summary of the day. Sometimes getting lost is the best plan. Day 7, Marrakesh, Casablanca. We returned to Casablanca. The mighty Hassan II Mosque stunned me with its oceanside grandeur. The tilework shimmered, the corniche offered a breezy walk, and the Habus quarters felt like stepping into a forgotten era. Even viewing the royal palace from the outside was humbling. Summary of the day. Casablanca whispers instead of shouting, but it leaves a mark. Day 8, departure Casablanca, arrival Tunis. A quiet morning before our flight to Tunisia. I journaled in a cafe, reflecting on Morocco's warmth. In Tunis, we were whisked to our hotel. The evening air smelled of jasmine. A new chapter was beginning. Summary of the day: Morocco in my heart, Tunisia at my doorstep. Day 9, Tunis, Carthage, Sidi Bou Said, Bardo Museum, Sousse. Carthage, I walked among the ruins on Bursa Hill, touching history itself. The Antonine baths were massive, like time-sculpted cathedrals. We moved to Sidi Bou Said, with white and blue houses perched above the sea. I drank mint tea with a view of the Gulf, utter bliss. At the Bardo Museum, the mosaics left me breathless. Art from centuries past that felt so alive. Then came the Tunis Medina, with its winding alleys and soul. That night, we arrived in Sousse. Summary of the day: a kaleidoscope of color, coast, and culture. Day 10, Sousse, El Jem, Matmata, Douz. After breakfast, we strolled the Sousse Medina, calm, authentic. Then to El Jem, the Roman amphitheater. It loomed like a colossus. Standing in the center, I imagined gladiators and roaring crowds. In Matmata, the troglodyte homes stunned me. Earthy, circular dwellings carved into the hillside. We lunched underground, which was surreal. By evening, we reached Douz, where the desert begins. Summary of the day: from stone to sand, Tunisia rewrote everything I thought I knew. Day 11, Douz, Chott El Jarid, Ong Jamel, Tozer. I rode a camel this morning, 1 hour swaying atop a beast of the dunes. It was awkward, thrilling, and unforgettable. Then we crossed the otherworldly Chott El Jarid, a vast salt lake that shimmered in white and pink hues. I felt like I was walking on Mars. In the Ong Jamel area, I saw where Star Wars was filmed, and it truly looked intergalactic. We reached Tozer, an oasis town, by sunset. Summary of the day: I touched the edge of the Sahara, and it touched me back. Day 12, Tozer. A free day in Tozer meant discovery. I walked palm-lined alleys, peeped into traditional brickwork homes, and explored the Medina. I bought a handcrafted bracelet from a local woman who told me, "This holds the desert sun." Maybe it does. Summary of the day: quiet moments carry the loudest echoes. Day 13, Tozour, Kairouan, Hammamet. Our last long drive led us to Kairouan, Tunisia's holiest city. The Great Mosque was awe-inspiring, even just from the outside. Ancient wells, arabesque tiles, and peaceful courtyards, this city has soul. We ended in Hammamet, a coastal town of soft breezes and laughter. A perfect farewell. Summary of the day: Hammamet tucked me into bed with the sea as a lullaby.